Buongiorno and welcome to the world of Italian black metal. And this time we are talking about a band called Enisum. Here it is with an album called Moth's Illusion. Close capture reveals no so much moths present except this particular one in there and then some other animals. As you can pretty much figure out, this is kind of a nature themed black metal. And I must say, very, very nice looking a 5 size digibook. The Moth in present. Some simple art underneath. And then we have this booklet for you to show. So this band started as a one-man project of sorts, and after a couple of albums it kind of established itself as a full band, which I think has operated a few years now. I think this is their fourth album with full lineup, which started some 5 years ago. Now, music-wise, this particular album is kind of a hybrid and kind of a lengthy one as well, being more than 60 minutes. Um, it's kind of a hard to just describe this easily because it's so different elements. Um, let's start the basic foundation here, like the soil. It's akin to bands like Wolves in the Throne Room, so kind of atmospheric, a little bit lo-fi, black metal with melodic parts and not very extreme, but certainly flirting a lot with black metal. Then there's some death metalish growly parts, which, in my opinion, do not fit the music that well. They're just there to kind of hang around. Now, if this wasn't all enough, there are also acoustic guitar parts with clean singing and all that stuff, which makes this album sound more like a split album or kind of a collaboration with different ideas, like let's take these neo-folk people from there and take this atmospheric black metal part here and stir them up, mix them up a lot, and boom, suddenly we have an album. Now, obviously, there are probably lots of people who just find neo-folk and atmospheric black metal, nature themed especially, kind of a fitting each other. I mean, like, it kind of makes sense thematically anyway, but music-wise, it's like it's not focusing on anything. So unless you're a fan of different styles and you're totally comfortable, having them on any single release, it becomes too much kind of a mixtape kind of a feeling. Like you start with this black metalist part with fast tempo and whatnot, and you end up having these kind of a bonfire songs with acoustic guitars and clean vocals. Surely, for some people that works out totally fine. For me, it's too much of a mismatch. And also, the thing here is that none of these elements are exactly top notch in their own subgenres. I mean, it's more like totally okay, but it's not really what their the potential is to be. I think this band with this particular album, that is, kind of reflects all the ideas these band would like to explore more deeply. But now there's barely just scratching the surface. Let's do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and not totally going deeply. I don't know if this is kind of a flirt, with the kind of a side project idea, like let's do a black metal album with a little bit of this, and if it's get good feedback, maybe we could do another project with that. Maybe I'm just imagining these things, which I probably are. But to me, it sometimes like feels like when I was listening to this album, like you're not totally focusing on anything. You're just dividing your focus in different part, and that kind of creates a little bit problematic release. But once again, I mean, the packaging looks nice, the music is mostly quite easy to listen to, but there are no high points which I felt like instantly love with. I was more like, this is totally listenable, but I don't have the feeling like, wow, I'm listening to something big, something majestic, something important. More like something that is very easy to just forget and move along when you put another CD or LP in your player and you just get along with it. Anyway, for a nature-oriented black metal listening pleasure or whatever, go figure out for yourself by checking out those links, and then you will know if this is your cup of tea. That's the only way to find out. Anyway, thanks for watching this review, and see you soon with more reviews coming your way.